Have you ever stopped to think about what really happens when you decide to cut coffee out of your life? Coffee is one of the most consumed beverages in the world and is part of the daily routine of millions of people. But despite its known benefits, such as the ability to increase energy and concentration, are there advantages to giving it up? In today's video, let's explore the changes you can expect when you say goodbye to coffee. Get ready, some of them might really surprise you. Many people love to start the day with a good cup of coffee. What few know, however, is that coffee, being rich in caffeine, can significantly affect sleep. Caffeine is a powerful stimulant that acts on the central nervous system, keeping us more alert and often making us feel wired. But what happens when we decide to cut coffee out of our diet? Firstly, it is important to understand that caffeine has a half-life in our body. It can continue to influence our system for 6 to 8 hours after consumption. This means that afternoon coffee might be to blame for difficulties falling asleep at night. By eliminating coffee, you may initially notice some difficulties, such as daytime sleepiness, a direct result of the lack of caffeine stimulus. However, this adjustment phase tends to pass. Over time, many people report a significant improvement in sleep quality. Without caffeine's interference, the body can more easily enter deep sleep stages, essential for restorative rest. Additionally, without caffeine to disrupt the natural biological clock, the circadian rhythm, which regulates sleep and wake cycles, can stabilize. This means your body can more naturally recognize when it's time to sleep and when it's time to wake up, leading to a more consistent and restful sleep pattern. For those suffering from insomnia or sleep disorders, cutting coffee can be particularly beneficial. Reducing or eliminating caffeine intake can decrease nighttime anxiety and restlessness, contributing to more peaceful nights. In summary, cutting coffee from your daily routine can help improve your sleep quality, allowing the body to enter a natural rest rhythm, which is essential for better overall health. If you are thinking of eliminating coffee to sleep better, try to do it gradually to allow your body to adjust without excessive stress. Did you know that coffee can have a significant impact on your heart health? Many people consume coffee daily without realizing that this popular beverage can influence cardiovascular health both positively and negatively, depending on how and how much you consume. But what if you decided to eliminate coffee from your diet? Let's find out what this could mean for your heart. Coffee contains caffeine, a substance that can increase alertness and energy levels. However, for those sensitive to caffeine, eliminating coffee can lead to a stabilization of blood pressure. This is because the body is no longer exposed to caffeine's stimulating effect, which can cause spikes in blood pressure. For those with existing heart conditions, this reduction can mean less stress on the heart and a reduced risk of complications associated with high blood pressure. Moreover, the absence of coffee in the diet can also affect cholesterol levels. Studies indicate that certain compounds in unfiltered coffee, such as espresso and Turkish coffee, can raise LDL cholesterol levels, known as bad cholesterol. By eliminating coffee, especially unfiltered varieties, you can help reduce these levels, promoting better cardiovascular health. However, it is important to mention that coffee also contains antioxidants, such as polyphenols, which have potential benefits for the heart, including improving endothelial function and preventing cardiovascular diseases. The decision to cut coffee should balance these factors, especially if you are used to consuming it regularly. In summary, eliminating coffee can benefit cardiovascular health, particularly if you are sensitive to caffeine's effects or have health conditions that could be worsened by regular coffee consumption. As always, it is advisable to consult a doctor or health specialist before making significant dietary changes to ensure that these changes are appropriate for your specific health needs. Coffee is known for its stimulating effect, not only for the mind, but also for the digestive system. Many people rely on a cup of coffee to help with their morning bowel movement. But have you ever wondered what happens to your digestion when you stop drinking coffee? First, it's important to know that caffeine can increase stomach acid production. For some people, especially those sensitive to acid, or with conditions like gastritis, this can lead to discomforts, such as heartburn and indigestion. By eliminating coffee, you might notice a reduction in these symptoms, contributing to a greater sense of gastrointestinal comfort throughout the day. Moreover, although coffee can speed up intestinal transit, this acceleration is not always beneficial. In some people, it can cause an almost immediate response, leading to situations of diarrhea or very frequent bowel movements. Without the stimulus of coffee, the digestive system might start to regulate these processes, promoting a more natural and less abrupt rhythm of digestion. On the other hand, some people might experience a decrease in bowel movement frequency when they stop drinking coffee, especially if they were used to using the beverage as a facilitator for evacuation. In this case, it is important to ensure adequate fiber intake in the diet, as well as maintaining good hydration to help keep the digestive system functioning in a healthy and effective manner. In summary, cutting coffee can bring benefits to digestive health, especially for those who suffer from conditions related to excess acidity or who need a more balanced digestive rhythm. It's always good to observe how your body responds and, if necessary, adjust your diet to support a healthy digestive system. On the other hand, some people might experience a decrease in bowel movement frequency when they stop drinking coffee, especially if they were used to using the beverage as a facilitator for evacuation. In this case, it is important to ensure adequate fiber intake in the diet, as well as maintaining good hydration to help keep the digestive system functioning in a healthy and effective manner. In summary, cutting coffee can bring benefits to digestive health, especially for those who suffer from conditions related to excess acidity or who need a more balanced digestive rhythm. It's always good to observe how your body responds and, if necessary, adjust your diet to support a healthy digestive system. Have you heard that cutting coffee can help you lose weight? Or maybe the opposite, that coffee can be an ally in weight loss. Many people use coffee as a stimulant to boost metabolism, thanks to caffeine, which is known for its thermogenic properties. This means that coffee can indeed help burn calories a bit faster. However, when we talk about cutting coffee, things can get a bit more complicated. Reduction in fluid retention. The first change you might notice when you stop consuming coffee is a possible reduction in fluid retention. Coffee has a diuretic effect, helping to eliminate excess water in the body, but it can also lead to dehydration. Without coffee, your body can adjust this dynamic, potentially reducing the feeling of bloating. Impact on digestion. As mentioned earlier, coffee can increase stomach acidity. For some people, this means accelerated digestion and even loss of appetite. By cutting coffee, you might notice your appetite increases, which can have a direct impact on your weight. On the other hand, more balanced digestion without irritations can help with proper nutrient absorption. Changes in metabolism. Caffeine is a stimulant that not only speeds up the heart but also the metabolism. Without coffee, your metabolism might slow down a bit, which could result in a slightly lower daily calorie expenditure. This means that, depending on your diet and physical activity level, cutting coffee could result in a small weight gain unless adjustments are made. Sugar control and snacking. Finally, consider how coffee affects your blood sugar control. Some people feel more energized and less likely to seek sugary snacks or simple carbs when they drink coffee. Without this crutch, there may be a tendency to increase snack consumption between meals. In summary, cutting coffee can have varied effects on weight, depending on how your body reacts, and other factors like diet and exercise. It's important to observe these changes and adjust your eating and activity habits as needed. So, coffee and weight loss, an ally for some, neutral for others. What is certain is that the relationship between coffee and weight is complex and varies from person to person. Evaluate how you feel, and if necessary, consult a nutritionist. Personalized guidance. Deciding to eliminate coffee from your daily routine can be more challenging than many imagine. For those used to consuming several cups a day, coffee is not just a beverage, but a true source of comfort and energy. But what happens when you remove this element from your life? One of the most common and immediate symptoms of caffeine withdrawal is headaches. This occurs because caffeine causes vasoconstriction of the blood vessels in the brain. When you stop consuming coffee, these blood vessels dilate, which can result in severe headaches. Coffee is a stimulant that affects the central nervous system, and many people rely on it to stay alert and focused. Without caffeine, one may feel irritable, anxious, or even depressed as the body adjusts to the lack of regular stimulation. The lack of caffeine stimulus can also result in significant fatigue. The body, used to caffeine's push, can feel exceptionally tired and sluggish while adjusting to operating without this fuel. Many people use coffee to improve concentration, especially for tasks that require long periods of attention. When cutting coffee, it may initially be harder to stay focused, as the brain might miss the caffeine that helped maintain mental clarity. Coffee withdrawal can also affect appetite. Caffeine often acts as an appetite suppressant, so without it, you may notice an increase in hunger. Additionally, changes in eating habits and a decreased metabolic rate can lead to weight changes. To tackle these challenges, it's recommended to reduce coffee consumption gradually, rather than quitting all at once. This can help minimize withdrawal symptoms and ease the transition to a coffee-free routine. Cutting coffee is not just a change of habit, but a journey of self-discovery and adaptation. For some, it can be a gateway to a healthier and more balanced lifestyle, while for others, it may mean facing and overcoming unexpected challenges. If you are considering this change, remember that moderation is key. Gradually adjusting your coffee intake can help minimize negative effects and facilitate the transition. Also, it's crucial to listen to your body and meet its specific needs throughout the process. We hope this video has offered valuable insights and helped clarify some doubts about what to expect when cutting coffee. Perhaps more importantly, remember that each person is unique and the benefits or challenges can vary. If you have decided to reduce or eliminate coffee, share with us in the comments how this experience has been for you. Your stories and tips can inspire and help others on the same path. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. Share it with friends who might be thinking about making this change, and subscribe to the channel for more content that can enrich your life and well-being. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and see you in the next video.